Hi, I'm Karzan. I am a health and fitness coach, specifically working with horse riders. Welcome to this core stability workout. For the workout today, all you're going to need are some dumbbells or some weights that you might have at home. If you don't have any weights, don't worry. You could do all of these exercises with a resistance band, or you could also do them with just your body weight. So whenever we're working out, it's always good to add a little bit of resistance. And that resistance can come in the form of some extra weight or using some bands. So the first exercise that we're going to do are thruster squats. So we're going to pick up our dumbbells. I've got some 2 kilogram dumbbells here in each hand. We're going to bring them to our shoulders. We're going to have our feet hip width distance apart. We're going to squat down with the weights at our shoulders, and when we squat back up, we're going to extend our arms towards the sky and shoulder press the weights above our head. So we're going to start here. We're going to squat down and up. So we're going to do this for 10 to 12 repetitions. Now, some of you might only be able to come halfway with the squat, and that's absolutely fine. Some of you might be able to come all the way down in the squat, and that is also absolutely fine. I'm going to show you my form here from the side. So when I squat down and I extend upwards, my legs come to about parallel with the ground. I do also have some extra range of mobility in my hips and my ankles, so I can come from a full range of motion, which is great if you have that. If you don't have that, it's fine to absolutely come to maybe more of a half squat. And if you wanted a little bit of extra support, you could put a chair or a box behind you, so that if you did fall backwards, you've got some support there. So that is our first exercise, doing the thruster squats for 12 repetitions. We're then going to come to a sumo squat. So again, going to have, or a goblet squat. I'm going to have my feet hip width distance apart, toes slightly pointing outwards. I'm going to bring the weight to my chest, and I'm going to squat down and up, down and up. Keeping the core nice and strong when we're doing this exercise, keeping our chest up, and making sure that we don't have too much anterior tilt in the pelvis. So we're not having our bottom pointing overly far outwards, making sure that our core is actually embraced. And coming down as far as you can, and then really pushing and driving up through your heels. And once you've done 12 of those, take a quick break, and we'll come to our second exercise. So, sticking again with this theme of our legs, what we're going to do this time is we're going to do a reverse lunge. So we're going to step back, making sure that our hips stay nice and stable, nice and symmetrical, and extending our arms above our head each time we step backwards. And we're going to do this for 10 to 12 repetitions on each side. So you can see that when I step backwards, I'm nice and engaged through my core, and I'm also strong through my ankles, through my knee, through my hips, through my entire chain, which is what's needed as a horse rider. Once we've done 12 repetitions, we're going to then swap sides. So I'm going to show you from a side angle on my opposite leg. So we're going to do my left leg. So I reverse lunge backwards and extend my shoulders upwards. So we're going to do this for 12 repetitions. You can see that I've got a nice right angle in my leg. making sure that when I step back, I'm nice and stable, and then driving forwards with that standing leg. So those are our 3 core exercises. They're also leg-based focus. We're then going to come to the mat and we're going to engage some more of our core. We've got 2 exercises here that we can do, or 2 variations. We're going to bring ourselves to the mat, lift our upper back and shoulders off the mat, slight chin tuck. We're going to bring our leg to our chest, and then we're going to swap legs and extend the tuck leg outwards. So this is a Pilates leg extension. And all the time really making sure that we're engaged through our core, and that when we're bringing our legs in, it's a nice parallel motion in a straight line. Our legs aren't splaying to one side, and we can really point our toes and really engage our core and lift our legs, our chest off the mat. If that is too much of a challenge for you, what you can do is just do your legs only, so just having more of your back on the mat and just bringing your legs in towards your chest and really feeling that through your hips and your hip flexors as well. Once you feel ready, you can bring more of core activation in by bringing yourself off the mat. Once we've done that, we're then going to come to one of my favourite exercises, which is the bird dog. So we're going to come onto all fours. We're going to be nice and strong, pushing through our hands and supported through our shoulders, not sinking in, pushing out. We're going to have a nice neutral back, and what we're going to do is extend one leg backwards and one arm forwards. Hold it for a few seconds and then swap sides. So again, holding that movement and then swapping sides. And we're going to go for 10 of these each side. If you're feeling that you can need more of a challenge, you can extend the arms out to the side and the legs out to the side. If you feel that this is a little bit too difficult for you, then we could do some variations. That variation might be just one arm, or it might just be one leg. Whatever feels most appropriate for you, that would be that challenge. So we're going to do the bird dogs, again focusing for 10 repetitions on each side, holding that movement whilst extending and bracing through your core. And the very last exercise that we're going to do to finish off this routine is dynamic hip range exercise. So we're going to come to our forearm. We're going to be supported through our shoulder and through our arm on the mat. We're going to have our feet stacked on top of each other, and what we're going to do is lift upwards through our side, holding that there, and then coming back down, and then repeating that movement. And we're going to go for 6 each side here. This is quite a difficult exercise, really good for stability of the spine, improving your symmetry. And again, holding for at least 3 seconds or longer if you prefer. And last one. and then coming round and swapping to the other side when you do that. So legs nice and straight, feet stacked on top of each other, forearm on the ground, supported through our shoulder and not sinking in, really pushing up away through the ground. One hand on the hip, lifting your hip off the mat, hold, hand down, and repeat. Up, hold, 2, 3, down, and up, 2, 3, and down. So we're going to go for at least 6 repetitions here, and show up to, pay attention to what's showing up for you. Do you find that you're a little bit tighter or one side is easier than the other? Or does it feel fairly symmetrical and even? And there we have it. That is a very effective, simple, quick core stability workout that you can do with some very minimal equipment, mainly just using your body weight and some small amount of weights. You can repeat that routine 2 to 3 times, depending on how much time you have. You can make it a little bit more challenging, add some reps in. If you want to make it easier, just take some reps out and scale it back, go at your own pace, and have fun.